Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Monkey Brains podcast. I'm Amber.
And I'm Soul.
Yay! I didn't fuck up
Yay.
recording earlier. Don't ask. Welcome back. It's just us two.
It
Uh,
is us two.
we're here alone because everyone else hates us. Um,
Yeah, why everyone's so mean to me? It's that one picture of the dude in the shower.
fat fucking ass. But
But
anyway,
what are we doing
we're
today? What are we doing
yeah,
today?
we're not interesting enough to hold a podcast episode on our own. Ignore the fact that we've done that before. Um, so we're going to bolster our interest by doing another tier list episode because we haven't done one in a while.
Yay! And
Hooray!
this will be my first one, I think.
Will it? Have you never shown up in another tier list episode?
No, I don't think I have. You guys did that in the era where I took some time off.
Hmm. Interesting.
I was working on a Minecraft like block tier list, but that was the only tier list I could think of during the era where I came back, and I was like a little bit after. And that was
Well,
not for this activity. So I'm excited what you got in store for us today, even though I already know
yeah,
what we're gonna do.
I've got one idea and that's it. So we'll figure it out as we go. Um, anyway, well, I assume that since you kind of transitioned into it immediately, I assume you have not much to say beforehand.
Um, I all I will say is that I am pretty. I would say I have done a fair bit of research on a few characters today. That's it. That's all I will say because I
All
kind of
right,
binged the storylines in the game.
they have no idea what you're talking about.
I know, but you're gonna introduce it right now. So Amber,
Yeah,
what are
hang
we
on.
doing?
Transition. Wow. That's so
Get it?
awesome. I love transitions. Anyway, now that I've
Get it?
transitioned, I can move over to my. I get it, haha. I can move over to there, and then that's that's the right window. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
As always, Tier Maker homepage is full of really awesome things, like anime
Oh yeah.
waifu 1,200 plus. I feel like anime waifu tier lists always show up on the most voted stuff. Like I feel like
I
that's
mean,
just a
it's like
given
it's the
with Tier
most
Maker Live.
divisive topic.
This has a mobile app. I never.
Oh. Oh.
I wasn't.
Hold on.
I wasn't aware of that. But yeah, we have featured Genshin Impact templates. Okay. I love the like it makes sense. Like a lot of the front page stuff kind of makes sense. Like
Mhm.
video games and sports are very popular, but like I'm
Right.
surprised Genshin Impact in particular gets a front page feature over literally every other game
I
ever.
mean, from what I know, it's a really big game.
I mean, it is
It's got a
big,
really
but
big
like
community.
I'm like the biggest in terms of like tier list makers. Like I guess a game that has a lot of characters is bound to get higher, just
It's
by
yeah,
merit of
a lot more
having so
options.
much to sort. But uh, there are 614 Danganronpa characters. What are they doing over there? Anyway,
Hey, yay.
but all right, so seeing as both me and Sol are here, also yes, Fia is not here. She was here on last week because she was visiting. She is not visiting still.
Yes.
Uh, I'm gonna be so honest. It was kind of a hassle doing it last week because okay,
Mm-hmm.
I it not so for a few reasons. One, I had to like I kind of mentioned this when she came on the mic, but I had to
Mm-hmm.
um, have a setup where we obviously both needed to hear the audio, but I couldn't I couldn't exactly
Oh.
do that without. I was trying to figure
Mhm.
out a way to make it so that there wouldn't be any feedback. this stuff from the speakers wouldn't get put into the mic. I ended up having to
Mhm.
essentially turn my speakers way down, so it was a little hard to hear sometimes, but um,
Ah,
and
okay.
so there
Because I
was
was because I was echoing like in the beginning, I think.
yeah, there was some echo. There was obviously echo on the recording because with my audio as on OBS, there's no there's like unlike what you hear, there's no
There's
uh
no problemos.
no there's no like there's no like filter, there's no noise suppression. So on OBS
Mm.
everything's purely raw from my end in terms of audio. Uh there's
Mm.
no sort of like filter for dead air or anything like that. Aside from anything that OBS potentially does automatically, which I don't think so, but point being is that there was, whether there was an echo for you or not, there definitely was in the recording, and it made it harder because
Mhm.
I didn't really have a good way to test it because Fia wanted to do the thing where she was going to be quiet until Splatoon came up, and so I didn't
Those-
really have a way to be like, hey, is there any echo or something, because I had like, you know, I had to kind of hide the fact that I was doing it because that was supposed to be a surprise. I also
Right.
there was at some point while I was testing, I think before the episode started, where I muted my microphone, but for some reason I noticed that we were still getting picked up, and I have a hunch that that got heard. No one said anything,
Mhm.
but I was kind of unsure of like maybe someone heard that and they just didn't say anything. Um,
I mean, I didn't know Fia was there until, you know, the until the Splatoon came up and Fia was like, "All right, so Splatoon's like the best game ever." Um,
it's funny.
but maybe that's just
I wasn't sure if you did hear or not because your reaction to that was so just like, "Oh, hey, Fia."
well, because then it clicked in and I was like, "Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait, what?" And then after that, then like because this was like after River left. And then that was when River was talking about, oh, I didn't know what happened with the Capitol. I don't know that. And if he was like, I wanted to tell River so badly, or ask River so badly about that, because how does she not know? That was surreal. And then eventually, like in my mind, I know I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Fia is here? What? I guess they're both here.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. I like. I think like no disrespect to Fia. It was a lot of fun having her around, but I think like
Hmm.
that one like day of her being her like visiting was like enough for a good while, because
Hmm.
I think like I don't normally I'm not normally around people a lot. I don't really leave to go to places
Hmm.
a whole lot. I don't really do too much with other people aside from over Discord. And so
Hmm.
I think that was like just like drained my social battery uh a lot cuz I was essentially with her for hours straight because obviously why wouldn't I
Right.
be um and
Prolonged
so
periods of
yeah so it
exposure
was like
to social interaction
yeah
in the
so
real
it was
basis.
like it was a lot of fun, but by the end of it I was like, okay, I need to rest. I
Okay,
need
and then you kick Fia out. I'm kidding.
nah
I'm
nah
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I didn't do that. I didn't kick her to the streets, but
No, you're
yeah, so
cool, Fia. You're awesome.
that was something. uh and but yeah, so anyway, we're doing tier lists. So our first
We
idea,
are.
obviously, that we have is we're not doing anything on the front cringe fan bases. Okay, we're not doing anything on the front page here.
Random
So
things.
yeah, we random things. What's on the random? I'm just curious. What's on the random things tier list? Brazil.
Oh, yo, Brazil's great. Yo,
That's
as much flack that Brazil gets, it's great. Culture's great, food's great, people are great. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of bad things, but there's a
I
lot of
like
good things.
the this being the tiers being amazing, great, good, C not bad, D trash.
Eat trash.
Also, what the fuck is
Fortnite,
why is
SpongeBob.
the baby here?
Hey, let's go.
They weren't kidding when they were talking about random things. There's just clownfish, a
Star
flashlight,
Wars.
The
There's an
Simpsons.
axolotl. Is
Is that
that
just that's just
fucking?
a lunchbox? I
Is that Freddy Krueger and a sofa?
Freddy Krueger, which row?
It's fifth row near the middle, right next to Fortnite.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Is Freddy Krueger better than a couch? You decide. Is
George Washington,
which
the
it which is
puppy.
better? Which is better, salad or Walmart?
Okay, which is better, money or fuck, what state is that? Is that Maine? I think that's
which
Maine.
which one? There are several states.
Um, there is a state underneath the baseball on the left hand side and above
That's
the Eiffel
Idaho.
Tower. That's Idaho.
Yeah.
Well, darn tootin', I don't know my shapes.
Is
Leave me
that
alone.
Maine?
Look, I didn't know Maine. I know Maine and New Hampshire. They're like They're like two triangles to a rectangle.
What?
No,
You know
leave me
what? You know
alone.
that Maine is the fucking up
Oh yeah,
here.
no wait, that's true. I was thinking of either. Oh, so okay. Well, I'm wrong. I don't know my geography anymore. It's fading away from my world history class.
All
This is
right, we're doing
sad.
GeoGuessr now. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no. Get
I'm
some.
reminded of that one thumbnail where it's like 20 GeoGuessr
Mhm.
pros go Idaho on what they go like Nevada on
Mhm.
Hawaii or something.
Yeah. Hey, you give me a random bush site in Italy, I'm gonna say that's fucking like Louisiana, and I'm gonna be wrong.
Is this Canada? Wrong, it's Antarctica.
Is this fuck. Is this Montenegro? No, it's actually Chile. Fuck.
Oh, fuck, what is this? Dude, I think this is like, uh, is this that place from The Hobbit?
Is this Cambodia? No, it's Macedonia. Shit.
Am I in Gotham City?
You kind of you lagged out a little for me. I think I'm lagging.
No, I'm lagging.
Uh-uh.
That's
Um,
me. I'm at 95 millisecond ping. That's probably awesome. And great.
so retro. Three exclamation marks. I
Awesome.
got invited
Anyway,
to
what
a Pokemon
we
Go raid.
that's so awesome. What we were planning to do is do an Umusume tier list because we're both here and we
Yup.
are the two Fia is also an Umusume fan, but ignore that. We're the only two Umusume fans in this
Here.
podcast. So if you like
Yeah.
Umusume, clap. If
Leave a
you
like.
don't, yeah. If you like Umusume, leave a like. If you don't like Umusume, leave a like.
Let's see how many likes we can get. How many? Guys, it's a competition. How many non-Umamusume likes can we get compared to the Umamusume likes?
We can definitely
Trust me,
tell.
we'll keep track. We'll keep track.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so we're not going to do favorites because I talked about that before, and I think a favorites tier list would be kind of weird. I know we've done like I think favorite tier lists work better for like when we on previous episodes with tier lists, we would do like fruit tier lists, and I think that worked fun because it was
Hmm.
funny to debate like that fruit is great, no, that fruit is shit, kind of thing. But I think it's harder to do for something like this. So uh,
Yeah,
let's
I have
I
to
think
agree.
I was opening up other character tier lists. I think this one's got a lot. I'll probably ignore the alternate costumes, but this one has a decent amount of characters.
Yeah,
Most that appear in global, some that appear in like support card or story events that haven't yet released. I'll probably ignore the alt costumes because they're just the same character,
I
unless
will let you
whatever
know. I will let you know
scenario.
which ones I've seen. I'll let you know which
Yeah,
ones I've seen on Facebook.
it's awesome, dude. Anyway, so we're not gonna do favorites. I did,
Nope.
since I was looking at some other stuff, I did think, which would include the alternate costumes. uh I did think of the idea of doing a like rate the fit, rate the signature
Hmm.
racewear fit. I don't know if that's an idea, and we could do
I mean, that would be
uh
cool because you don't really need background information for that. You
that's
just look at the drip and see
that's
if they're
true.
dripping.
That's true. uh Too bad it is kind of too bad there is not like a full body for, because especially for the
Hmm.
I can pull up the wiki, which would probably the best thing, but for alternate costumes, sorry for those
Hmm.
who are watching, you just got blinded by the no dark mode.
My
Sorry.
eyes.
uh
My eyes. They're blind. They're bind?
they're blind,
Fuck.
dude. uh but like putting, because special week appears first, and you'll notice like for costumes they don't really have anything better than the waist up. Well, I guess
Yeah.
for her
Well,
specifically apparently they do, but I'm pretty sure for most characters they don't. uh like the other summer character, uh that I can do.
Marzensky.
Oh, maybe they do. I feel like I remember. What's a more niche one? Or more
Almond
obscure?
eyes.
This. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
stay gold.
does she? I
That
actually
too.
don't know. She. Oh, well, she doesn't even have one for her. I guess that's. What was the one? Almond eye. Does almond eye even have
Almond.
another? No. Uh,
No. Oh.
you know what? Actually,
Fucking.
what's I could just pick one from this tier list.
I mean, I was gonna say like Air Shaker too. I think I see nice nature with the
Does
fit.
Air Shaker have another?
I don't know.
I
No,
know
I do
Nice
see nice nature
Nature.
with the fit though.
Nice Nature does, but I know she's like, okay. I guess for the alt costumes, where does this one come from? I get I maybe
Looks like New
if
Year's.
I think that's a yeah I think that's a New Year's one. So I guess not all of them, because this one only has the cheerleader outfit, but
Yeah.
we'll reference it where we can. That'll be our thing. We'll reference
That'll.
best we can. All
So
right. What do we
then.
want? Do you have like names for the tier list, or like? Actually, I guess
Um.
I should ask: are we rating this based on how good they look, or how much we would want to wear it ourselves?
Um. I want to say how good they look because I feel like all of these, I personally wouldn't want to wear like a
I,
grand majority of all of
I
these.
guess that's true. There's a lot. Yeah, it's a little
I am
hard
a
to
guy
be.
after all.
Yeah, it's a. Come
You know?
on, you could slay in a crop top.
Okay. Might as well go to Coachella while I'm at it, you know?
Look, all I'm saying, bikini, just try
No.
it.
I'm fine with swim trunks and nothing on the top. I'm fine with like that. I'm chill.
Okay, I tried, gang.
Try.
Anyway, all right. Let's.
Uh,
What do we have? Do we want to keep them as S A B C D, or do we want to like give them? Do we
what
want
if
to rename them?
can we add a more?
I mean, we can add more, yeah, but like,
I was gonna say like just like add like E and F, kind of keep the theme going with like the how like the Umamasume. grading system goes.
Hmm. Well, the Umosume grading system goes down to like G.
Oh, that's
Mm.
true. It does go down to G, but like,
I
I
don't
feel
think we'll
like
go that below. I think I don't even know if we'll need F tier. I mean, I don't think any of these costumes are particularly atrocious.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But we'll just have it there, you know,
Well,
continuity.
we'll crop it when we need to. I think we'll have like we'll do like uh
Mm-hmm.
we should call the tiers. Should we call the tier something or leave it
Um,
like
I don't. Do
S
you want to
tier
call him
is
something?
S tier is they got that shit on.
S tier is like no one can touch them. A tier is like they slay. B tier is like that shit fire. C tier is like the fits eye. D tier is like it's okay. E tier is like uh that shit got problems. And F
F
tier
tier
is
is
like
I think you'd look
dog
better
water.
wearing rags.
F tier, F tier is
Well, I think I think we should just at least start sorting, and I think we'll fall into names easier
yeah.
that way. All right, but let's start it off.
Here
We
we
got
go.
a special week. I should special week. Pull her up. Race outfit. There she is.
I was gonna say you should probably like if there's a way to put a dark mode on that.
I don't think there is. There's a like tools. I don't think so. You know what? Actually, it would
uh
be. No, I was gonna say I would go on to. I know. I was gonna go on to Game Torah, but the thing about Game Torah is, uh, it
mm-hmm.
it is nice. It has the thing, but the problem is that all the characters have the cropped thing.
Yeah,
Actually, wait.
I
Do they
gotcha.
have? They might. Actually, let me see. This and then. Oh wait, it's not this. It's character profile
Uh
list. And then scroll
I don't know,
down.
like
You anime collab. Is this the? Because I'm pretty sure I know that there is a
mm-hmm.
preview. You can like. I've seen it before. I actually saw it
Uh-huh.
with her. Yeah. Uh,
Uh
change image. This one just has those four.
maybe the
Well,
yeah,
I think
maybe
that's
the
for
Umamusume
released. Hang
wiki
on.
is
We're figuring this out, gang. Don't worry. We'll get there. Does this have? No.
yeah,
Uniform
maybe
racing outfit
the
concept art. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to. We'll just kind of have to deal with them being blinded. Sorry.
all right. Well, I mean, not to mention this is a podcast, so if anything, like the audio is the most important. So,
Yeah. Anyway, special week.
special week.
Signature
Um,
racewear.
I don't know. I think she kills it. It matches the little like the bow that she has on her ear, and
Matches
like
her
in general,
eyes.
I think it does match her eyes. She does rock it. I really, I honestly, really iconic. I don't want to say it's like the best that I've seen, but it's really good. I
I
kind
think
of
it.
want. I'm kind of thinking like an A tier for this
I
for
agree.
Special Week.
I think A tier is a good spot. I was also thinking A tier. It's
Yeah,
very nice. I don't think it's the best of the best, but it works really well. And then we
a big
have
fan. Oh,
yeah. Oh, you want to continue, you spell it?
yeah, just a little bit. Cause like Special Weeks got like the whole like schoolgirl uniform thing going on, but instead of like it being conventional, the conventional colors for like the general racing wear or like the school uniforms being like that blue with the white lines or with the white stripes, it's like a very white uniform with lots of like magenta. No, not magenta. I want to say light purple and dark purple um accents. And I think it goes well with the accessories that are actually on her. And I kind of like the little like what was that, like a corset or like a belt around her waist. I think it
I think that's like a corset, sort of.
yeah. Overall, I think that yeah, it looks like a corset. And she has like the big purple bow in the back as well. Like
Yeah.
overall, she's I think it I think in general I could say that this outfit does make her look more special than she usually does, and so I think it does the job well, and it not only lives up to her name, it lives up to her. And I
Yeah.
couldn't see her in anything else.
Well, you're about to see her in something else.
Well, I mean, as her signature racewear, but yeah, I know what you mean. Alts
Yeah,
coming
this is
in.
my transition. All right, the summer outfit.
Okay, okay. Amber, give
It's,
your thoughts on it first.
I think uh, I appreciate the cohesion in the colors. I do like how they went from a
Mm-hmm.
cool colors to warm colors for summer. Uh,
That's true.
the flowers are nice. Also the interesting the blue and yellow hairpins.
It matches like the little wrist the little the bracelet that she has on her right hand.
Mm-hmm. It
Yeah.
actually is her hair deco is essentially opposite to her wristwear. You have the
Mm-hmm.
flowers on the opposite ear as the flower band, and you have the yellow and blue on the opposite side of the wristbands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really digging it. I kind of want to say she kind of looks like in I want to say like it's picnic wear. I want to say not like something you'd wear like sitting at a park or anything and like enjoying a nice picnic, but but her like the skirt and the fucking and the top with the little like what are those like the wrist things called, like the very like beginning of her like arms, like the I'm gonna call them scrunchies. I'm gonna call them scrunchies. Just in general, like again, I really like the transition from cold to warm colors, but it's also the fact that like I think she rocks this really well, but it's just I don't know. I feel like the patterns and the color transition and everything, I think that's kind of all there really is. But
Mhm.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
deny that she pulls it off pretty well in my
yeah, I
personal
think that
opinion.
there's obviously less to work with in a summer outfit. Uh,
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of intricate details. Sometimes that can be better because too many intricate details can make things cluttered. But I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think it's
Yeah.
nothing crazy, nothing uh exemplary. I think it fits her decently well. I think I
Um,
think for like tier list
mhm.
placement, I think like B, I think would be.
I was thinking either high B or low A, but honestly, I kind of see her rocking the B tier.
Yeah, B for beach party.
You know
But
what? Let's go with that. Let's go with
yeah.
that.
All right. And then we got this is her commander outfit if I'm remembering correctly. Um
Oh, she's killing that shit. Oh, wow.
what's the what's the one SpongeBob image where he's like standing in front with his arms
Hmm.
crossed and it's like yo he's SpongeBob thug ass pose.
Yeah. I
Like
think I
that's
know which one you're talking about.
I
It's
can't
not the one with
remember.
all of
I
like
can't. It's
the
like
pimp
all of
like
the.
clothes, right?
It's the one where it's with like all with like the a bunch of the main cast all in one picture, and
Oh
SpongeBob is
yeah.
standing in the front with his
Uh,
arms crossed.
oh yeah, with this fucking like his fucking grin, and he has his arms crossed.
Yeah, it just reminds me so much of that.
Yeah, I do have to say, I'm a very big fan of the color red.
Hmm.
I'm really liking how the commander robe she's got going on reminds me a little bit of El Condor Pasa. Um, but like also she just looks super like she looks super badass in this. The little corset has like a blue like contrasting has a contrasting blue, but it fits so well. It's like I have no idea how to describe it other than like um with all this like redness, and usually red is like power. It's dare I say determination. Um like that tiny bit of contrast is I don't want to like dive like super deep into it because I don't feel like it goes that deep, but I want to say that like it it's like a commander, but like not like a commander through and through, with a little bit of contrast on the internal,
Hmm.
where they're not like a brute, where she's not like a brute force commander. She's still special weak. She still has that bit of special weakness inside of her that is ever more exemplary and complementative to or complementary to this commanding fucking look and that pose. Look at her fucking shoes, black and white. You know, on some I would every now and then I would see like characters rock this, and I'm like, I don't know about that, Chief. But
A lot
here it's
of a
like
lot of a
it's
lot of
crazy.
Umusume characters have mismatched shoes because the actual real life horse has asymmetrical fur uh,
Oh,
on their
shit.
legs.
You
So
know
they
what?
usually design the shoes or socks or leggings or whatever to match that.
That's fucking fair.
You'll notice
And
that
not
you'll
to
notice that a lot
hmm,
on other kids. I think the one that sticks out the most for me, on a
skip
it
ahead a
goes
little.
it goes slightly. Is the one that sticks out for me is Narita Bryan. You'll notice the sheer difference in her two boots.
That is true. She has
One is way
a
taller.
yeah, way more pirate.
Hmm.
It's even got like the bird's nest up there on the on her left.
I'm not sure if
But
I would call it a pirate, but sure, whatever you
I
interpret it
I know.
as.
One more thing. I like the fact that the two mismatching shoes in terms of color, they're not like the only they're not the only representations of their color. Obviously there's white. I mean, Special Week's got that little like white middle bang that's going on in her hair. She's got the little white part going on in her little like headpiece. She's got the like the white interior of the coat, and even like a little like white, even like little white accents going on in the top of the robe and also like on her skirt as well. But then you look at the black and you're like, where's the black? It's on the fucking ribbon on front. It's
Mhm.
so good. This is a really good design. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, what are you thinking?
I do really like this. I think like I'm I think it is kind of funny because Special Week is not a very commanding force like personality wise. She's pretty uh like she's not the most intimidating, let's say. She's very
Yeah.
she can be pretty awkward. So it is a funny juxtaposition. Uh I think obviously there's I'm sure as with any seasonal costume or any variant costume of any kind, there's some sort of story event that goes with it. Like there was recently for the wedding
Hmm.
outfits, and I'm sure there's one coming up for the fantasy El Condor Pasta and Grass Wonder costumes. So I'm sure there's a story
Yes.
that's tied to this, but I don't know it. um, so, but that being said,
Mm-hmm.
I do really like it. I think it comes together. I do like the. I'm unsure if the middle part is a sort of cape or like sleeves. I think that's a some like a cape-ish thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not really a cape, but you get
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying. Um,
I get what you're saying.
I think I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think like it's not maybe not the greatest fit for a character like Special Week, but I think that like it's an interesting in terms of the costume. I really love it. In terms of how it relates to Special Week, I'm sure there's more explanation in the story event, but it is an interesting difference of like
Mm-hmm.
the imposing pose and design versus the special week. Um,
Silly week.
silly week. I think I think for me, either A or B. I don't know. It is a good costume.
I want to say A. I mean, I think that the like you said, the juxtaposition of Special Week being in this like commanding like type of attire and this I'm not entirely sure what the story is behind how she gets into that attire and how it like changes her and stuff like that. But I feel like I feel like Special Week as long along with a bunch along with all the other Mamasume can get serious and can like go ahead and like put out their all when they need to be and be serious when they need to be. And like Special Week definitely has some of that. And I just feel like even if it isn't necessarily like the complimenting how she you casually is, I feel like this is a great costume and I feel like if I was in a Mamasume, this even if I was, minorly awkward and still trying to figure out my way around the academy and all that, I would be in a state where I'm more empowered to do my best in a race,
Hmm.
especially when the stakes are high. So I'd say probably A tier.
I think that's fair.
Maybe
Do we
I think
do we
behind.
order tiers? Okay.
Uh,
I
I think so. I think
This
so.
is sure. I think also I'm gonna say this uh early on. Um, we have a lot of characters to get through, so we probably shouldn't be so verbose on our explanations.
That's true. But then again, Special Week's like the mascot. So,
but
we
yeah,
but
I
wait,
think
I will cut down my
yeah,
times.
cut the be more succinct, to the point. All right.
Copy that.
Anyway, we have only one for Silent Suzuki. I'm surprised she only has one, actually, considering she's one of the two main
Hmm.
characters of the first season of the anime. But um, but it's
Um,
just her for.
it's
Let
just
me
her.
pull up the Silence Suzuka.
There she is.
There's the mismatched shoes again.
There it is.
There,
Um,
if there's one
you go
thing I want
first.
to say about this right off the start is that she looks like a carrot. The orange hair and the green outfit.
I
Carrot.
I could possibly agree, though. I don't know. I want to
I
say
mean, obviously, that's not all her design is. There's more than orange and green, but
yeah.
carrot.
I was gonna say more close to like um. Actually, I lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna say Brazil, but maybe Brazil. I don't know. Um,
Silent Suzuka, the Brazilian.
um, I will say that the attire, I think it's really nice. It's very clean. It's not like anything too crazy. The colors match it pretty well. There's only like like you got the white on the white with the white, and I think that's nice. And then the green is like very exemplary, especially since or exemplary. I don't know how to say that word correctly. Ignore that. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's like a signature color for her. Particularly the shade. And then of course you got like some smaller things like the yellow stripes that go along her headpiece, the little what is it, like the shoulder cuffs and like parts of her dress. And then down you can see her shoes, like they're a little mismatched, but the white goes on the white, and then you got the black that goes on like with her gloves and also like the bow tie up in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, pretty neat design. It makes a lot of sense, and I think it represents Suzuka pretty well. It's very tame, but you can keep staring at it and go, and just kind of lose yourself a little bit in how well it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a pretty agreeable all around. I think I'm starting to wonder like I think we're going to have a very bloated high end tier list. I have a hunch. It's
Probably.
God, I love wiping down my glasses. They're still dirty. I'm just gonna let them sit for a bit.
You're blind for today.
I'm not that blind.
I know, I'm just making fun. I'm poking
I'm not
fun.
that blind. I'm not blind. Don't make fun of me. Anyway, but yeah, I like hers a lot. I think it's very simple, which fits her.
You
It's not very it's not very like the most eye catching or the most expressive, but I think that fits her. Uh, I think that fits her
I
well.
don't know. I um on one hand, I think Suzuka is like I think like like the simplicity works really well for her in terms of her racewear. And so I'm honestly tempted to say maybe knock down Summer Special Week down to C, or like or maybe have Suzuka be high B,
Hmm.
because I feel like as nice as it works for her, it's not necessarily too riveting of a racewear that's like, oh, holy shit, like this is so awesome.
There's no like X factor.
It's like it's kind of like a perfect middle ground, if I want to say, for like stuff. And honestly, I want to say the middle ground is like the B tier, and I'm sure she'll descend on the B tier, but not like, but I don't think it's a C tier thing, because I still think that it's a really nice outfit.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I can agree. We'll probably smooth out the tiers a bit more as we go, but for now, I think that's fair. Uh, all right, Tokai
All right,
Teo.
here we go. Tokai Teo. Oh boy.
This is her default racewear. You're probably so used to seeing her in
Oh,
anime tie-in racewear because that's the
yeah,
version
very much
that's
so.
the version we both have. Actually, neither of us have default Teo.
Actually, I'm very close to unlocking the regular Teo. I think I'm like 18 shards off, or 18 stars off. Um,
Well, that'll probably be a while,
yeah, but what I
and
will
then
say though is she's wearing marching band shit. She's wearing marching band shit. I mean, minus the skirt. I was in marching band. I love marching band. It was awesome. It was the time where I played a trombone even though I didn't know how to play. Like, it was great. It was awesome. I love this. Um, I think this is kind of biased talking, but overall, the high, like the super sharp, like mid blue to how like prevalent the white is on her thing, with like the red, like kind of like the red little cape she's got going on, and then like the little like fucking pink like little handkerchief thingy on her neck that kind of matches up with the bow on her top. Overall, very eccentric and bubbly fit for a character who will literally drag her trainer around to the point of them being of the trainer being exhausted, which
can
happens
you
in her
tell that?
storyline.
Can you tell that Soul played episode 7 of her story right before the podcast started?
To be fair, I
uh,
didn't know I had that episode open, but yeah, it's It's
But
energetic, bubbly.
I really liked the because her whole thing is she's supposed to be the monarch. That's her kind of title
Mm-hmm.
that she puts for herself.
Right.
And I think I think this reflects that pretty well, especially the asymmetric shoulder pad that kind of holds her little
Mm-hmm.
mini cape. Uh,
I do agree.
and she also has, to point out another point of asymmetry, she has different colored gloves on both hands. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think it presents that sort of emperor, or not emperor. That's symbolic Rudolph. It prevents that monarch
Mm-hmm.
vibe that she aims for pretty good. So I think
Yeah.
I think it's like
Mm.
it's not very flashy. I think like there's definitely like you could, if you think of royalty, like I think you can definitely think of very like eccentric, flashy, showing off your status kind of thing, which hers isn't. I don't think
Right.
that's like a particular knock against it or anything, but I think like it is pretty, it does display royalty in a very subdued way,
Mm.
but it kind of shows off less than a certain design from a certain
Mm-hmm.
orange haired Musume that we'll see in a few. But
Well, I don't know about that though, because like even if it's not necessarily like I mean, because I really when I'm looking at her like racewear, I'm not necessarily like too keen on like the whole monarch thing. I mean, I do agree that there's things that definitely make her like there's things about the racewear that do do kind of scream like, you know, like this person has status
mhm,
or is attempting to, you know, symbolize that like with the whole cape thing and the shoulder thing. Um I and even like the little bits of yellow around, you know. I mean, that could be like symbol. That could be like um, referencing to like how sometimes like monarchs or like anybody in royalty they would wear like little they would wear gold and stuff like that to show
mhm,
that you know I'm the shit. Um, and I think with Teo, even if it's not necessarily like a super even if it's not something that I would personally say is like the most royal of like the racewear, it's definitely eye catching, and all the colors are super bright. And I think most colors for most things are going to be bright because it's like a gotcha game. Yeah, bright colors should be a lot. But with Teo, I just feel like there's just so much more appearance, and I will definitely know if Teo's there.
mhm.
IMO.
I think that's. I mean, like I said, I don't think it being less eccentric is a knock against it. I don't think that like hurts it or anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I think overall it's nice. I like the colors. I like the vibe. Uh,
Mm.
what tier are we thinking?
My marching band side is telling me to like A tier, but um I it's still really good. It's definitely above Suzuka. I think it's I think it might honestly be a B tier, but I don't know. It might be a low A tier actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna settle on that.
Low A tier. I think for me, I'd probably place it. I want to say. Uh, do I like it? I'm not. I'm trying. I'm trying to think. Do I think? I think somewhere around probably the high B, low A range. Like
Yeah,
is.
I mean, I was saying low A because I think it's really eye-catching. I think it's something that because Teo also doesn't just run to win, right? Teo runs to win and have fun and get praised and all that. And I feel like her outfit does help that cause. Um, I mean, obviously, there's to surpass Rudolph and um, follow in her footsteps because she admires her so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I just came off of episode 7 from the story, and that's some other information as well. So I like low A tier, but I'm willing to compromise at high B tier
Yeah,
if need
I
be.
think for me, uh, I think high B tier works a bit better for me. Uh,
Type shit.
I think that's where I would put it. But we have the anime tie-in costume
Oh boy. Now
next.
this one.
That's IRL tab, not the gallery tab. I'm really good at this. There we go.
There we go. Now this is the anime tie-in. I've pulled this Teo twice. And I am big fan of this design. Again, fucking I love the color red. It is an understatement, but it is I think that's what I can say. Fucking loving the black and the brown that is going through like the entire um oh my god, through the entirety of like from like the bottom all the way to her all the way to like where her skirt is, because then that's when you start getting more like yellow highlights, and then you got like the little like emblem thing on her side, and then you got like like the little gem in the like right on her neck, and then like in the obviously she has that cape thing right there with some feathers, and it's like a phoenix rising from the thing. That's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that's kind of like what the theming is that she's a phoenix like rising above the rising against like the hurdles and the challenges and like going towards her certain victory. See what I did there?
I get it. Yeah, I think like
And then,
because there's a bit of a like um the sort of dynamic between Teo and McQueen, the two characters who got the tie-in costume, where
mm-hmm,
McQueen is like more representing the heavens and the sky, and Teo is kind of I don't think it's supposed to be like hell or something, like heaven or hell. She's just kind of meant to represent
mm-hmm,
like the ground. Like in her skill animation, she flies up towards the sky, and
mm-hmm.
she says it in her dialogue too. But I think it like I don't think it I think it fits her thematically. I'm I don't know if I like it more on her as like a costume more than her default signature racewear. The
Mm-hmm.
costume is really nice. It looks really cool, and I do like the flame look on the feathers and the cape. But I think like
Mm-hmm.
I just think I like how she looks better in her signature racewear.
I think the signature racewear that she originally has does like fit better. It is the Teo signature racewear, and this is an anime like tie-in collaboration thing. Um, Me personally, I might just be super biased because I've done 20 runs with her. I checked. But in general, I think I feel like this kind of supports what Teo's aspirations are when it comes to being a runner. And a participating Umamasume in like the racing world. Um, but I feel like this outfit is not necessarily super eye-catching besides like the phoenix feeling like piece the rag that she has right there. I want to say cape, and then the feathers right there on her side as well. Overall, I think she pulls this off definitely. But I will agree with you on that, Amber, that the original racewear is probably like more fitting for her.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
Uh,
I think so. I think I I want to say here. I think here is where I'm kind of
really?
yeah.
I'm thinking above Suzuka, honestly. Um, I just feel like even if it's not like the Teo racewear, it's definitely got a lot thematically going on. And the parts that do stand out, they really stand out. Um, but I can see myself compromising though because Suzuka's racewear does like complement how Suzuka is. So it is like her racewear. It's iconic, but nothing like super like eye taking or anything like that.
Hmm.
So I guess I could compromise here, but personally, I think I like it a little bit better than Suzuka's racewear. Is what I'll say.
Fair enough. All right, then we got Maruzensky.
Aruzensky, ooh.
All right, homies, let's do. uh, so her default racewear.
She is an autumn runner for sure. Hoochie mama. Sorry, I'm
It's
kidding.
I think there's something
Mm-hmm.
fun about how like the it I think her racewear in some way reflects her like very
Mm-hmm.
trying to be hip. Like she's wearing something that looks somewhat like a school uniform, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that plays into the whole like trying her best to fit in with the youth kind of idea.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, pretty much. And uh, I think that's fun. I think the red is neat too. I know
Mm-hmm.
that colors for racewear is usually based on the jockey wear. You'll see
Mm-hmm.
the little thing
Yeah.
there. Um, but I think like they also kind of tie this into in game she has a red sports car. Uh, that's like
Mm.
that's like her pride and joy. Uh, and I think that like uh I think the costume does like complements that like
Mm-hmm.
the speed of the beast kind of thing.
Yeah. Because like I'm not gonna lie, when I'm looking at like the designer for shoes, not like the for color, but like the actual like shaping and everything, it kind of gives me like Lucio from Overwatch type of vibes.
Girl, how
Um,
you running those heels?
I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, what the hell? Why she got heels on?
There's a
But
non-insignificant amount of characters that have heels as part of their signature racewear, and it's like, how are you running in that?
that shit looked difficult. But I do have to say, ah man, I really like the fall. She has like every fall color like known to like man and woman and every person in between. She is like autumn incarnate, but like also like the red orange it again comp is part of the spectrum of my favorite color red. I'm really digging like the kind of schoolgirl design. The little corset is a nice little break between like the orange and like the orange red that's going on. I like the little yellow highlights. I, honestly, like I'm not necessarily gonna say that like the top part of her uniform is like is personally ringing any like racing bells or anything like that, but like when you get down to like the leggings and the shoes in particular I'm tripping out on. I think that is indicative of like speed, and I could definitely see that this uniform can absolutely allow her to run super well. And again, like a lot of cool. I mean, I would mention like the yellow, but I already did. I got the oranges. The brown pieces are like little breaks from all like the higher end of warmer colors going on, and you got just a tiny bit of white. You got the tiny white ribbon right there with little like white lines going on like the neck of her collar. You got some white going on the little neck piece that's around her neck. Um, and well, I was gonna say like above her leggings, but that's just her skin. Um, Still, I really like her design. The colors are hitting for me. The shoes are fucking making me trip out in a good way. Overall, I'm really a big fan of this design, but um, not like crazy big. Just like I like this design a lot.
Mhm. I think uh I think for me I want to say somewhere at
Hmm.
this is like our favorite phrase in this episode, but somewhere with like low A, high B.
Honestly, I'm very tempted to say like um low A if I'm being honest.
No way. I think I agree. I do like it a lot. It's a I think it's a very fun costume.
Mhm. It's a warm costume too.
I like how I said uh we should be less verbose in our explanations about 20 minutes ago, and we've gotten through like four characters. It's
My bad. My
I
bad.
think we need to start speeding this up. Um
Okay.
all
I
right,
will try
chop
my best
chop.
to shorten my answers.
We got Summer Marozensky.
Okay.
Wow,
There's not a lot to work with.
the white background does not complement the lighting on the thing there. But that aside, uh, that aside, I think this is nice, but I think it like I think there's it fits her less than Special Weeks Summer one fit her, and I think like
Hmm.
I like I don't think it's bad. This looks like an outfit that she would wear. Um but
But there's not a lot to work with, so
yeah, the
it's
flowers are
it's
nice, the jewelry is cool, but there's just not a lot going on. I do like the floral like
hmm
thigh band or whatever you
I
call
like
it.
the glasses. Like
The
the
glasses are
glasses
also
are like a
nice.
nice little like a nice tie-in. This is absolutely something that she wear. Honestly, I'm thinking like above the special week summer clothes because I just feel like this is something that she's rocking a lot better than special weeks summer clothes is what I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
I think I can agree. I like the design a bit. I think like the design I don't know. Do I like I think it's a bit I can agree. I think it's a bit
Yeah,
it fits her more than the special week summer clothes. All
yeah,
right.
that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. All right. Fuji Kiseki.
Fuji Kaseki.
Uh I have one question for her. How do they not fall out? Look, man, I just don't know.
Look at the little ties there. It's fine.
Oh yeah, because that provides so much stability.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly
Also,
walk
she's
through
running in
this.
heels again.
Oh my god, these bitches and their heels, they love running in them. Ah.
Yeah,
Alright, here, I'm gonna
I
like
want to
quickly speak to
say
this. Yeah.
this is what I think, this is one of the most well-fitting designs so far. Like
Hmm.
I think she slays in the suit. I think that is like the perfect fit for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna just quickly, I'm gonna make this quick. This is like, I mean, besides like, her fucking, besides the shirt being open like up in the top, I think in general this is like really good. And she's kind of rocking this really well. I would go as far as to say that this is like a business casual type shit. Maybe like the back part of her racewear is not necessarily like it's not necessarily in like the same type of, it's not the same atmosphere that it brings like as the rest of her stuff does, but it's still a really cool like cape to have. And then like the belts has like the gold and the brown. It matches like the little accessory like on the other side of her that we can't really see too well. It like the little like accessories on her cuffs and like the little like earpiece that she has going on up there. Overall, really nice, cohesive design. How did they not fall out? I like this one.
True.
It's really good. It fits her really well. Probably I would say above special week, right? In her the A, like a high A. Or what
Yeah,
are you thinking?
I think that's fair.
Nice.
I think I agree with high A. But we have another Fuji Kiseki to go through, and oh
Yes, we
my
do.
lord,
Oh my god. She was wearing ice skates. Fucking perfect outfit. S tier. But
I think I don't I like I said that the other one fit her really well. Somehow this one also does.
it really does. I'm not exactly sure how I would see Fuji Kiseki like rocking purple, but like this is probably what I would at least try to imagine. She looks really well with it. I'm not exactly sure if, me personally, I'm not sure if I rock with her wearing purple, but that is a really beautiful dress. And I'd say that the little headpiece, the little purple headpiece up there is a really nice touch, especially with the little, what, like a white flower up there, going with like the little patterns around like the first row of skirt that goes down to her blouse, and then like the little white spots around it that look like diamonds and stuff. It's like you're staring into like the cosmos of Fuji Kiseki.
Yeah, I think for me, I like here. I think it's really good. I think I her signature racewear fits her like a bit more, but I
Oh,
think they're close for me.
I would argue that like Special Week's OG racewear is probably a little bit better. And it's not because like that Fuji Kiseki's racewear right there is bad. I just I don't know. I think it's just a personal thing where I'm like um where I don't necessarily know, well, I don't know necessarily know if purple is her color, though I can't deny that it's a really good like racewear.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that
Maybe
Special
I'm
Week rocks her signature like a
maybe I
lot
have a
better.
bit of a love for the galaxy vibe.
Yeah, if anything, I would probably put OG Special Week above, since I think it flows better, and I think that the design is Special Week like incarnate.
But I think
It suits her well.
I can compromise to that. All right. Oguri
Oh
Cap.
boy. Oh boy.
Uh, she is staring straight ahead.
She's a
Um,
fucking comet.
yeah, I like I think it's
Ridiculous.
just like this is one that's pretty simple, all things considered. Like obviously there's
Hmm.
a decent amount of elements to it, but I think as far as a lot of racewear goes, it's just like it's pretty simple. Like it is kind of, it does kind of give like a, even the same colors as like a sailor uniform. Uh,
Yeah.
but like there's like a diamond and a bit of a star thing with some yellow details. Uh,
Yeah.
she's got a slight crop top, which I may not like. I think it's like in a way it fits
Hmm.
her because of how much she eats.
She
So
eats. Yeah. I was about to say that.
she is like the queen of the pot belly gag. Uh,
And she only has an A in guts in Party Dash.
a B in guts actually, or is it? I
Of
forget
being
which.
really?
I think no, I forget which. Actually, the stats are right here. It might be an A. I know it wasn't an
Yeah,
S
I thought it.
because
No, I know it
it is
wasn't an S. I
A.
know it's
Okay,
an A. Yeah.
yeah, I just find that funny. Uh, but so wow, that didn't change a lot, huh? From
Oh
her
no.
concept design to her current design. That
Um,
is like exactly the same. But anyway,
when I look at this, I'm thinking like, I don't know why Northern Star pops up in my head, but it's like she is like
Northern Lion,
Northern Light, not Lion.
Northern
Um,
Lion, but streamer. I just
but she I don't know. It's just that like I fuck with like the sailor aesthetic kind of with like
You can imagine it
the
as
red
kind of
ribbon going on.
like a with the star
The,
in the center. You can imagine it's kind of like sailing the stars. I know she has an ice
kind
motif
of.
in her skill animation, but shut up.
But like I don't know. I feel like this is just very signature, very effective. Um not necessarily anything too crazy, but it's effective, I want to say. That's the and like again, I'm going to trip out on the shoes cuz like they're kind of important to racing.
Yeah.
And overall, I'm really liking how a good portion of her a good portion of her racewear is also lining up with like her hair and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like
I think it flows.
genuinely really
I
good
also like
design.
her ear decor. That one's fun.
I like it too.
Uh,
Um
I think a B tier. Like I don't think there's any like I think it kind of fits with like the Tokai Teo and the Silent
um,
Suzuka kind of thing.
I
Where
want
it's
to
like
say before Tokyo after Suzuka.
I think so. I think that's fair. That's a fair position. And then we have I believe Christmas
Oh shit, she's gonna actually be a
character.
Northern Star. Okay. Um, can I just
I
say,
mm,
really fucking with can I just say really fucking with the rim of her like blouse,
ooh,
basically
yeah
kind of
the night
looking like a
sky kind of
constellation
pattern.
thingy,
Yeah.
night sky, yeah, with the oh my god, it's just she looks like a Christmas
I think
decoration.
this is really you know what actually I'm going to uh God I need to connect this to my other special interest somehow but it reminds me of Holiday Uni from uh she's more
Hmm.
red but I think it
Yeah.
I'm kind of reminded of this costume a lot.
Hmm. Holy shit. Um,
uh
but I don't know. I'm really liking it. Like from like the flannel type pattern underneath where it's like still blue, so it has that continuity with the end of her blouse, and also like her shoes, kind of. I want to say those are more black than like blue, but you can see like it's on like the same type of like darkness and stuff, with little bits of yellow to signify stars and then you also like look up and she's got like a little like prim undershirt over with this coat that's going on. I'm not sure if it's like an actual undershirt. I'm sure it's like just patterns and stuff. And then like the little like belt around her waist, it looks like a fucking it looks like a star in the middle, like a white northern star, you know. Oh my god! And then you look up and it's like, oh my god, this bitch got a mistletoe on the top of her head. Kind of, not really,
I
but
do
like the
like
little head
the
ornament
I like
sports that.
yeah, I like how they made her like diamond hair decor to be
Hmm.
red and white for more Christmassy. I
Very
think
much so.
I honestly like it more than her default. I'm gonna be honest.
No, like I'm with you there.
I
I think
think
this is like I want to
I
say this
think
is better than fucking Commander fucking Special Week.
you'd put it like here.
I would even say probably like after uh Fujikiseki's like alternate um I would say right there, honestly. It's such a good like holiday design.
Right here. I think that's
What
fair.
would you say?
I think I might move it up one. I think I would put it there.
Hmm.
Like
Um,
I
honestly,
think
I'm willing to compromise right there if I'm being honest. I really do like the design.
hey, that's fair. All right, we got gold ship next.
Oh, the lovable gold ship. Nothing happened in the 2015 Takarazuka Kinen.
All right. I I think the first thing I have to say about this design is I think it's really funny how they gave her earmuffs despite not having ears there.
I think this is just iconic. This is just an iconic fucking wear. I fucking love, like, again, I'm a sucker for red. I like the white. It matches pretty well with like her hair being like a moderately light gray. And not to mention that like she's got a lot of gold on her. She's gold ship. The fucking hat on the top with the earmuffs. You know her. You love her. You you get kidnapped by her sometimes. It's gold ship. I fucking love
I
gold
like
ship.
I got it. The satchel makes her look like a postman.
And even
uh
like her fucking shoes have the sailor thing going on as well.
mhm. I think yeah, I do really like this design. I think like I think it fits her it fits her really nicely. Uh
Oh
I think it would
man.
be I think it's there's I almost want to say I wish it was more chaotic to match her personality, but I don't think it needs to be.
I
Uh
think it's more commanding than chaotic, and I kind of think that fits Goldship,
I
considering
guess
the
that's
fact that
true. She
she
kind of
kind of commands you while you play her career and stuff, and
mhm.
she kind of takes you for a loop and restricts you to guts training.
Yeah,
So
she's got to be like up there. Like
she's a super like high A tier. I want to say above Fujikiseki.
yeah, I can agree with that. I think
It is.
that's an agreement on my part. Uh then we
I would even
have
go as far to see as like
summer
low S tier, but
low
like
S
I don't
tier.
know. I feel like S tier.
We
I feel like
could
low S tier is like super special.
yeah.
Oh man.
Then we have her summer outfit.
Oh, her
I
summer outfit.
I think there's the few things I want to comment on is absolutely she would have the giant fucking water gun. It
Yeah.
also fits that she has the water pistol in a holster, and she also just and she also has a piece of seaweed wrapped around her leg.
She don't give a fuck. She's
I
running with
think
that shit on.
I think like this also this just kind of embodies a gold ship summer vibe. Also, can I say
Gold shit.
her toenails are painted gold. It's a little hard to
Oh
see,
my
but
god. Oh yeah, and if you look at like the rims of like the or like the frames of the glasses, they're also gold, I'm pretty sure. And she's
yeah,
got a little like gold tattoo on her fucking oh my god. Like this has got to be S tier, right?
I
I fucking
think
love this
yeah,
design so much.
I think this is like this is first S tier. I think it like this is absolutely how she would look as in like a summer fit.
In the
I think
summer.
that's like nailed.
Yeah. I have
I
to agree, and I'm just like, oh my god, and the fucking smile she has. She's like, I'm gonna shoot you with this shit, and then I'm gonna pull the gun out of my holster and shoot you again. Oh my god.
Yeah,
S tier
I think
design.
that absolutely. All right, vodka.
Vodka. Oh, the cool umamasume. The coolest umamasume in the world.
I like. There's something about the the yellow and blue
Mm-hmm.
details. Like that looks cool enough, but I think her like the jacket with
Mm-hmm.
the I know the hair isn't part of the costume, but
Mm-hmm.
like with the hair it looks really cool.
Uh,
I think this design fits her personality really well.
to a T.
Yeah.
I'm I would have to say so too. I mean, like I'm really fucking with the blue and yellow because it's such a contrast to like the muted like blacker colors of like the leggings, the shorts, the jacket, and then like her hair. I know that's like actually just a part of her, but like the yellow and the blue draws attention to her, and then you look at like the rest of her with the fucking jacket, the shorts, and you're just like so cool. Very, I don't know if I don't, and like the little rags that she's got on like the side, and like the little ear accessory on the top as well. She's got yellow lines on her shoes. I kind of wish she had a blue on her shoes, but I think it looks fine without
I'm
it.
not
I want to
sure
say this is
are the
possibly like really high
I
A
can't
tier.
tell if her soul if no, the souls are gray. I wasn't sure if the souls were blue or
Yeah,
gray. It
if
was
they were
hard.
blue,
It's
that would
so
have been
hard to tell.
crazy. um,
Yeah.
but I think this is like high A tier. I'm fucking with this design quite a
Yeah, I
lot.
think where do we put her? I'm thinking like I want to put her high A tier, like somewhere around here.
I don't have any complaints about that whatsoever. I actually agree with that quite heavily.
Yeah, I
Is that
think that's
holiday?
yeah.
Is that holiday?
She's got Christmas vodka fit. I
Yo,
think
yo.
I like the ear hats
Hmm.
question mark. Um,
The ear, yeah, like the festive
I
ear
think
covers. I almost said air covers.
I think like the I especially think the overall look the pants especially I think this is a it's a weird thing to put on but I think there's a it's so often that
Hmm.
or I want to say it's so uncommon in any female character's designs to actually
Hmm.
wear pants and not have some sort of skirt or dress or anything like that. So I think it's neat that actually for both of her designs because
Hmm.
she wears well kind of her other
She's short.
her she has shorts but they're kind of shorts. Uh,
Yeah,
but this
and
one
then you
she's
got like the
just straight
leggings
up
as well. But
she's straight up just wearing like long pants which I can appreciate for more of a
honestly, that
tomboy
makes her really
character
cool. I think that makes her really
or
cool. I'm not gonna
butch if
lie.
you will.
I fucking love this design so much. I mean, it makes a lot of sense except for like maybe the little snowball thingy that she has on
The
her
puff.
right leg with the little blue thing.
Well, I
Because
mean,
there's not really
it kind of
like
goes
any
with
other
like you know the
blue.
puff at the end of a Santa hat.
I mean, that's true, but you also got like the little blue gem thing right there, and there's not really any blue on here. But overall, I think this works really well. I mean, you got the Christmas colors of like green, red, and white. I mean, you got some of that black to retain some of that original vodka-ness.
Hmm.
And with like the little like golden jewels and engravings and things like that on the actual like thing. Not to mention the little like cape that she's got going on, the rag that she's got going on her side. And then you look at her shoes too, and it's just like those would sell for like $750 at a Nike store.
Vodka
It's
Gucci down to
it's
the socks, but still need
it's
$5.
so it's so fire. It's so awesome. I'm especially liking like the little like ear necklace on like the top.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say this is as cool as like her original design because I think that
Mhm.
embodies her coolness. But
Yeah.
this is really good, and I would probably say that this is like a better Christmas design. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on putting it on like mentally putting it after Aguri Cap's Christmas or before.
Um, I think
Um.
for me,
Mm-hmm.
I think I put it after. I think I put it
That's
ahead.
fair. That's fair. I really like
Very
Aguri
slightly.
Cap's Christmas theme. I like Aguri Cap's Christmas theme going on, but like, fucking d- vodka makes Christmas so cool.
The
I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
All right.
I'll be back as
I will
soon as I
give my
can.
thoughts on the next one while you're gone,
You got it.
which is Daiwa Scarlet. I she looks so cocky. I really like this. I don't think I'm not gonna I don't think I like it as much as vodka. Uh I think vodka fits her really well. But not to say that this one doesn't fit her. I think uh that like I really like the blue and white aesthetic, and her her kind of her kind of vibe is the more like because her whole thing is first place gotta win. Uh, it wants to be first in anything, and I think I think the gold like the gold accents with the blue. I don't know. Blue feels it might be weird to say, but I think blue feels like a very victory color. But maybe that's weird to say. But um, aside from gold, obviously, but I think it gets put together in and it gives almost I don't want to say it gives this 100%, but I think there's a bit of a regalness to it, uh, which further. Hello, Soul. I see you've unmuted.
Hey, yeah, I didn't want to like interrupt you.
No, it's fine. uh, but I was talking about. I think like the
Hmm.
not to the extent of like Teo or any of the other characters we're gonna see later on. I think the outfit gives some of a sense of regalness, which kind of fits her number one uh, idea and mindset.
No desire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean it's also like kind of or kind of like reinforced with like the bits of gold that are go around like the rim of the
Mm-hmm.
blue layer for her dress. You got like the some of like the rim parts of like her shoes, her like legging parts, like the inner legging parts. There's a little bit of gold on like the side shoulder. You got lots of gold going on like on her like torso corset, thing like that. She's got a little bit of gold kind of hanging off like the cuffs of her shoulder of like her of her sleeves. Um, and then also like the tiara. That's
Mm-hmm.
just kind of screaming like I am the number one like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say princess because that's not like what Daiwa Scarlet's main like terminology is when she's referring to herself as number one, but you can obviously tell that she is aspiring to be in a position of status because of her desire to be number one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, I kind of feel like her whole design um I feel like it stands out quite a good bit. Um maybe even more so than Teo. Well, I don't know. Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like Teo has the same kind of thing, except she has like the little pink, handkerchief thing going on, and it matches up with the bow that's on the very top of her head. While Daiwa Scarlet has all that blue going on in like her torso area, while the leggings and like up top is more focused on like the white colors of the shoes and stuff, and then the top is like, that's her fucking hair. Like that is like the big part, especially since it's like twin ponytail kind of action going on. Very few characters kind of rock that style in my to my knowledge.
Hmm.
But overall, really go to design.
Yeah.
Like I will definitely notice her quite a good bit, and I want to say maybe it goes above. I want to say it goes above Marzensky, in my personal opinion.
Marzinski. I think I can agree to that. I I think I can thumbs up that decision. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have Diva Scarlet also gets a Christmas version. I
Yes, she does.
I will say I do slightly mourn the loss of the twin tails. Uh,
Mm.
I think
I'm.
I think she looks flatter. I'm used to her head being so volumetric because of the the twin
Like
tails, but now
Hayahide.
her yeah, like
uh,
exactly. But I think I like the
mm-hmm.
change of the I like the change of the tiara from silver to gold to match the more holiday focused from blue to red. Uh,
Yeah.
she's got the and also the the little like what do I call that
Mm-hmm.
fluff underneath the tiara. Sure.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Like, can I also say that like she just looks like a present, like straight up. Either a present
finely
or
wrapped.
like she looks or that or like the little like tree carpet that you put underneath the Christmas tree so you can like lay all the presents and stuff like that. Um but I also do mourn her like her like pigtails being gone, especially considering now like the style of her hair is giving me like Kiwagami princess type stuff, like um thoughts. I think that's her name, right? Kiwagami princess.
Something like that.
Is that her name? Um, but I don't like it's very festive, and the colors make sense quite a lot. You got like the massive focus on like the red colors. You got so much fucking fluff everywhere. I mean, and even though there's like very, I don't want to say there's minimal green. There's a good amount of green on her. It's not the focus, but it gives a little bit of that holiday flair since that's an important color on the holiday color wheel. And then you got like the yellow, the gold, that kind of that kind of tries to carry over her like aspirations from the original racewear into this one, while obviously having a heavy focus on, happy holidays and stuff like that. And you can even see like a bit of the golden color like on the inside of the skirt as well, or the inside of like her dress as well. So it's just, and then like also like on the cuffs of her, like the opening parts of her gloves, like the little like ending parts of her scrunchies that she has on her arms. The little neck piece has that as well. Her tiara is quite literally that with fluff.
Hmm.
Like, come on. Like, this. I imagine it gets more holiday than this, but this is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think we should. I
Hmm.
want to put her the gay
Mm-hmm.
nerds together. Uh,
Mm. I'm thinking, like, do I like the Daiwa Scarlet more than the vodka? And to that, I think probably not. But do I like it more than the Aguri cap? It's a bit of a mixed bag, though. I don't know. The both of them fit really well to what they're doing. You know what? For the sake of the gay nerds, put the gay nerds together. But vodka comes first because she's just so much cool. She
I
just makes
agree.
Christmas cool.
I agree. All right, Taiki Shuttle
Oh,
is
yes, the most American, the most American horse there is.
Yep.
Yeehaw!
She's got the cowboy boots. She's got the revolver in the holster. She's got the bandana. She's got the cowboy hat in the back.
She got the big old like cowboy gloves, and just like, then looking at it, like I'm thinking, like without the green, I would probably think like Woody from like Toy Story.
Friend inside
Um,
her.
yeah, let's say that.
I think
One thing I
I
will
think
say. Oh,
the one thing
mhm.
about this design that I question is why does she need to basically be wearing like nothing on top?
You
I
know, I
I
kind
don't
of
know
wondered
if
the same
there's a
thing.
specific design reason. I don't know if there's a specific design reason for that, but I have kind of like why exactly? Like I think like there's very if we're leaning into the cowboy theme, there's very distinctive like cowboy like jackets or
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But she just kind of gets uh like I almost want to say it's cowgirl but without the cow.
Mm-hmm. She's just a girl.
Yeah,
She's
like you
girling it
could
up.
if you it like okay, this is going to sound like a weird statement. If you removed her lower half, I think
Mm-hmm.
it would be kind like aside from the hat and maybe the gloves, it would be kind of hard to tell like that she's supposed to have a cowboy aesthetic going on.
I suppose so. I mean, the gun in the holster is kind of like something, and like the
Well,
hat
I mean,
too. That
I'm counting like waist below the anything besides below the
below the
waist.
waist.
Like
Um,
think like middle of the chest up. Like from aside from the hat,
um,
there's not a lot that screams like cowboy. Because like you have the boots,
I
like
guess.
the bottom is the boots that has cowboy. The middle is like the gun and the belt and that kind of like whatever you'd call it
Mm-hmm.
the
The
the brown part. You know
the
what I'm talking about.
yeah
Like
the
that's very cowboy. And I get that the top matches with the skirt that she wears, but
mm-hmm.
also like like the further up you go, the less cowboy there is. The hat and the gloves,
Yeah.
the hat and the gloves do save it, but I just kind of every
I mean, if
like her top just overall, I'm just like I don't know about
I
it.
mean, if you were to remove like the cowboy-esque like things from like her waist and the shoes and her, like from like her shoes as well, you could probably say that she's like a gardener or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But one thing I want to say that I kind of take issue with is the star on her fucking head, on her head. The star, I don't get it. I mean, I imagine it has some significance, but I just as part of her as part of her race war, I just don't get it. It's a completely different color. Well, not like different, completely different color, but it's not like the
Like a different
color
shade
of
of
like
green.
it's a different shade of green. It's like it looks like a teal, and um, it it just for me like the maybe the closest thing I can say is that it could match with her eyes, but her eyes are more like a light, like shiny blue rather than like the teal or turquoise or whatever the fuck that is up on her star right there. It just it's kind of bugging me a little bit. And I will agree with you, like the tops and stuff overall, like don't necessarily scream um they don't necessarily scream cowboy or cowgirl. I don't necessarily think that they even scream American all that much. I
That's
mean,
what her.
like
Oh,
probably
well,
like the
that
little
explains
like
the
high up.
stars.
Oh, is
That's
that
the
so
jockey
it's
the
homage
jockey
to the
wear.
jockey.
Yeah,
But like even the jockey's wearing.
you can also see the star on her skirt.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
there's a white star on her
No.
skirt there.
I mean, I guess, but like that's a white star, you know? Like I guess
Yeah,
if
but
anything,
I'm assuming the star was made green because the jockey wears a green helmet. But
Right, but I just feel like then that kind of doesn't. Then the star is not the problem. It's the color of like her like skirt and the color of like the, like the what is that, like a bra or like a top? Is that just a
Whatever
top?
you would call it.
And then like the
Boob
scrunchie as
holster.
well. um, I mean, I guess I can see like like the American cowboy aesthetic from like the little like knot on her top, but other than that,
Hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of nitpicks for me personally with her design that
Yeah.
make me kind of little, and honestly, I would probably put it in C tier.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think it's not a terrible design. I just think there's more to nitpick than the others we've come across so far.
I'd
But
have to agree.
well, let's see her other. I actually don't remember what this is specifically for. Oh, I think this is summer. Yeah,
Summer, okay.
summer
Now,
Taiki shuttle.
this is like a little better. It's a little like it's kind of confusing on a color level. I like her top though. It's pretty. It looks like it looks like a really pretty flower. Like her shorts. It's kind of scattershot, but it kind of reminds me of like what very like what adventurous people wear in like San Diego beach sides and stuff like that when I used to live there. Um, because people would wear this, and I don't know if. Oh, those are suspenders. Oh shit. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if like the suspender cables are like there's the suspender straps really match with their top. I think it's just, in my personal opinion, it's kind of colorful for the sake of colorful.
Oh, sorry. This is not summer. This is camping.
Camping. Well, I mean, that's just like in the
Also,
same like
okay, this
thing.
minor detail. She got burger.
She's an S tier. But I don't know. I feel like she's very colorful for like. I mean, like don't get me wrong. There's things that look nice, but I
I
think
do
in
like the I
general,
like the braid. The braided
mm,
hair she has in the back, because in her other one she has a ponytail.
that's fair. That's fair. I actually, now I'm looking at it, I kind of like that too. I like the fact that despite the fact they're not the same color pink, I like the fact that her socks have pink and then so does the top. So
Hmm.
there's like some sense in it, and then like the shoes and the shorts, they do make sense together. And even the straps like match with the shorts and the shoes. I just don't think that like all of it matches together. Uh, like you go girl, I like your camera and everything. It's
Hmm.
nice.
I love the little
I
cow
think if
with the
anything, your
keychain on
top.
it too.
It's
Cow for cowboy.
um. You know what? If anything, this is probably like a low B tier because I like this a lot better than
Yeah,
Teki Shuttle's like
I
OG
think
look.
I think bottom of B tier as it stands.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree. Um,
Hmm. Yeah. All
yeah.
right. Grass
Ooh,
Wonder. We're
Grass
heading back.
Wonder.
How many characters is that with the blue and white aesthetic? Uh,
Oh, um, eh, fucking
and she's
like
got some red.
three. Oh, she's
Three.
got some
It's
red,
like
so
yeah,
she's
Diver
automatically an
Scarlet,
S tier.
Tokateo. Now
Oh, she's three.
she's number three.
You give your
Uh,
thoughts. I gotta
I like
think.
the. I also she's another character with the asymmetric boots, which is fun. I always like those little nods to the like hair color of the original horses. Um, I I think I don't want to say this gives a regal design. I think it gives more of like wealthy noble more than like royalty kind of thing. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
100% sure. Like I say that, but there's not really much that is more like because her kind of her thing. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think she doesn't really have. She gets referred to as like in her career mode. She's referred to as like the Beast's successor in reference to Maruzensky, um,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think like there's nothing that I can really point to that like with that relates to and on that front. Um, but I think because like like I said, it's more regal, but being more regal does fit her character. Like she's very calm, composed. She's very she does have
Hmm.
a she comes from America but has a love for Japanese culture. I I may not be the most in like
Hmm.
familiar with cultures as a whole, but I wouldn't say that this looks particularly Japanese. Not like it matters. If anything,
Hmm.
I want to say this gives more of like an English vibe. Uh, but I think it's
Um,
I mean,
I
again, I'm
don't
not the great
know.
with culture. I'm not the best with cultures. So, uh,
I I don't know. I would say that this isn't necessarily too English. English is kind of weird. I don't remember like how their uniforms go or anything like that, but I know that I mean, I could probably say that this kind of looks not like exactly Japanese, but
I guess it
definitely
kind of
like
has a bit of a sailor uniform thing.
that's what I'm thinking, like some sort of like some sort of I'm trying to think either Japanese Navy, Chinese Navy, or French Navy.
Hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily say American Navy, but I guess you could like say that too.
Yeah.
But
I think
um,
like I mean even though
mhm,
aside from that, I think like the not to get too caught up in the ethnicity of her outfit, um, but I think it kind of it kind of fits her like that kind of like regal vibe. Um, I
mhm.
know that like, and also I believe that the symbol on her chest, her lapel, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
is just supposed to be a G. Uh,
Mm.
it's referenced in one of
Oh.
her story events where like you ask where it's kind of like what does the G stand for anyway? You're not really
Mm-hmm.
given a clear answer. I don't think there is supposed to be a clear answer. Uh,
Up to interpretation.
but I think I think for me this is kind of like a perfectly good design. Nothing to complain about, but nothing exemplary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is really nice. I agree with the notion that this doesn't feel like royalty, but rather like wealthy, no, like nobleman,
Nobility.
like real high middle class kind of.
Hmm.
Um, and honestly, I'm just really, I'm really in love with like these designs that have the like the golden linings and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, actually, can we go back to the thanks. Um, Big fan of like the golden little outlines and stuff that go throughout her racewear. It's just it's such a cool like symbol for a lot of things, whether like wealth, prosperity, things like that. And I'm also a big fan of the little accents of red with like the little sashes that she's got on her like arms, the where her little like G symbol is, and then also like the little belt that goes around her like inner skirt. Um, and I like the fact that despite the fact that there's very little black on her, it does like line up with like the leggings that she has, and also no, that's it. But even then, there's a tiny bit of cohesion right there. Um, just overall, I really like it, and um this outfit, despite the fact that it's not like the best thing I've ever seen. And despite the fact that I've never ran Grass Wonder yet, which I should. Um, in general, I think this is a really nice outfit. And it probably contends for. I think it contends for like high B tier, probably behind Tokai Teo, but
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
what do you think?
I think I think that's. I think I might. Actually, no. I think that's a fine position. Uh,
Right.
for the for her. But then we have this one, the Fantasy Grass Wonder that comes out tomorrow. Uh,
Oh,
which is based.
oh shit. Genshin
She
Impact.
okay. I'm not sure about that one.
I'm
It's
kidding.
just that she is cleric, themed. Which I mean, yeah, that fits
Oh,
like your standard JRPG cleric kind of design.
she's
It's
she
very
looks really cool though.
yeah. It's very it
Does
I
she
think
run with that
like
staff though?
she smacks her opponents with it.
It's a new red skill. She just like whacks a motherfucker while running. uh, Kidding, obviously. I know she would never do that.
Hmm.
Um, just I'm really liking this, and I think this color of like, um, what is this, like a teal? I want to say like a faded teal. I
Something
think
like
this
that.
works really. I think this works really well for Grass Wonder, and honestly, I personally see that this is like her color, and
Hmm.
um, not only her color, but even if the blue is, even with like the blue being her color of the original racewear, it's being complemented here with like the little ring around her inner skirt, the like the little blue parts that are around where her sleeves begin. Um, just overall, like it's small little pieces, even on like her little corset, where you got like the two things that are holding it. You got like the little blue like straps that are right there that are chilling on like the brown thing. Which, by the way, the brown corset works well with her like I want to not say with her staff because it's a lighter brown. I mean, so is Grass Wonder's hair, but not as much, and I think it works better with the hair. The white works well. The I again really like the fact that like there's golden shit because that's just a cool like symbol to have on a character, especially when it makes sense. Overall, big fan. Big fan.
Yeah, I think I must want to say I like this more than her default costume.
Honestly, I'm fucking saying the same thing. I want to say that it's probably
I put it in A
um
tier. I think. I think it like
yeah.
I think maybe not like too high in A tier. I think around like Commander Special Week,
Mm,
maybe.
mm, Probably, yeah. Because Commander Special Week is just such a cool costume, even if it's not necessarily what Special Week is.
Hmm.
Like, it's a really cool costume, but I feel like the Grass Wonder as a cleric, I feel like that kind of fits. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Not
I
like
think
the best, but it fits
like
better than Special Week Commander.
above slightly.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I would have her at.
Yeah. All right, Hishi Amazon.
Amazon,
She's the
let's
one who
go.
just recently came out.
Yup, I'm so proud of her.
We're back to blue and white.
Blue and white, we
I
love it.
do, but ignoring the blue and white for a second, I like the almost animal print
On
ear
like the little
decor.
floral arrangement on her ear. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's cool. Um, and honestly, it has that same kind of faded gold color as like some parts of her belt. Has It's nice. Like also her fucking shoes are like a pretty harsh gold. Overall, loving the gold that's going on here. But um, honestly, as much as I am an enjoyer of blue and white, I think this is probably not the best use of it, and
yeah.
there's
I
not
think there
too
would
much
be
like clothing to work with,
yeah.
and
I
it's not
think
like
it would be
unrestrained like
like she's a bit more. like I think the blue and white, it like I feel like there's other colors that kind of fit her better. Like I think I think something that would more
Hmm.
match her eyes. Her eyes are have a very striking
They have like an
color to
orange
them.
brown type of
Yeah,
like
they
gradient on them.
almost like a literal fire in her eyes. And I think something
Yeah.
that more matches those would
I
maybe
feel
work a
like
little
she would
better.
rock a burgundy, like on her instead of the blue.
Perhaps.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think
She'd
yeah, I think
probably maybe
like
more like a maroon
this
girl.
one
I don't know.
isn't bad, but I think that like I think that it doesn't fit her as well as some other ones that we've seen.
I will say though that like the blue, even though it's not the same blue, it does better match her hair, and I think having like the little
Mm-hmm.
floral arrangement is a nice little outlier, when it comes
That is
to
nice.
her outfit's continuity. Not overall, like it's not bad. It's honestly pretty okay,
Mm-hmm.
but just it leaves a lot to interpretation, or it leaves a lot to it leaves a lot to wonder about,
We want to
you
say
know.
like low B kind of thing.
Prom. I don't know. I feel like Tokai Teo pulls off her fit the best. I would honestly maybe say like Teo is a low A tier, and then like Tishi Amazon is probably behind Grass Wonder. What do you
Hmm.
think about that? Is
I
that
think
something that you take a conflict?
um I'm not sure about Behind Grass Wonder. I think there's like there's characters further down in B that I think I like
Hmm.
more than Hishi Amazon. Also, we can't just group all the blue and whites together because they're blue and white. It's just
Oh, oh yeah, that's true. I forgot. Wait, holy shit. Um, I don't know. I feel like I like her definitely more than like some of the summer than all the summers in like B tier. I don't know if I would say she's. I don't honestly now I'm thinking about it. I don't know if like she has a better like outfit design for OG off than Tokai Teo's anime crossover thing, but I mean, fucking, I don't know. I think if anything, maybe that's the place that Hishi Amazon needs to be in,
I think that's fair.
right
I think
there.
that's a decent place for her. All right, McQueen.
Oh, McQueen, the lovable McQueen. We love
Uh,
McQueen.
it's McQueen. I
Oh my God,
I
just.
think it really radiates her sophistication because not only is she part of a
Mhm.
already sophisticated family, but she's also the one that tries to act like it the most out of all of our siblings.
I mean, just look at. I mean, like if you're like just looking at her fucking costume, it, it kind of exemplifies, or not exemplifies, but emphasizes like the posture that she continues to have, the manners that she continues to put forth, so that way she can continue to be a Majiro, or act like, act as a Majiro should be. Just overall, this is a McQueen outfit for sure, and like the people designing her absolutely fucking killed it. Very big fan of the black and gold um fucking jacket that she's got on. The cuffs are big and it's funny but also commanding. Like she's got so much stamina that she's gonna fucking outrun you regardless of how much power and speed you have. It's fucking it's it's McQueen. She will stick her tongue out and win the race.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I needed to get that one in there.
I think like if there's one thing I also want to say, I don't know, there's something about I feel like this is probably a reference to the actual jockey's outfit, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think like there's something about the undershirt with the
Mm-hmm.
white and greenish teal whatever stripes,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that almost uh like it almost reminds me of like a candy wrapper in a way, which
Mm.
which reminds me of like which works as which for me is fun for her undershirt because of her love for sweets that she really tries to hide.
That that actually is kind of funny now thinking about it. Um, because yeah, she undoubtedly has a thing for sweets that very hard to hide.
Mm-hmm.
But something that kind of trips me out is that there's one thing that's making me fucking trip out is that there's just so much continuity with her fucking design. I mean, like you got like the white going on underneath her jacket, but with the shading, it looks like the same fucking purple as her hair and her tail and everything. So, like unintentionally, already a bunch of continuity right there. Then you got the black on black with her shoes and her jacket. You got that like um you got that like very lightly like greenish blue on the white little like puff thing on her neck. It matches with her undershirt. It matches with the socks she has on. I mean, the headpiece has it on. Like, come on, like even if even if there's cooler designs out there based off of how like the clothes look, you can't tell me that the colors and how well they blend with each other and how well they continuously like overlap each other but also complement each other. You can't tell me that that isn't like something that this racewear excels at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's so
I
good.
think, I think that. Do you think that's like second S tier of the list?
Phew. I mean, I felt super strong about that. Honestly, probably just because the continuity of like the colors and how everything looks just like it makes my brain go burr.
You would
Um
put it above Summer Gulshi or below?
I don't know. I want to say let Golshi be on top because like her summer outfit is just it's embodiment of her. But like McQueen's racing outfit is also an embodiment of her. Honestly, probably McQueen at the top, like objectively speaking, because the like her the way the clothes are designed are so cool and like grand and great and elegant, but like the colors in general are just so nice to look at because you look up and down and go, yeah, that shit makes sense to a
Mm-hmm.
T. All
Yeah,
right, I'm done
I think I
talking
agree.
about
But
I think I'm good.
we got more McQueens to go through. We
We
have
do.
her anime tie-in.
Oh yes, the one that I
This one is
wanted but I can
nice.
never pull.
I think like I don't think like similar with Tokai Teo. I think her her default signature racewear fits her more, but this one is pretty nice. I think it still gives off that regal vibe. I am a fan of top hats.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot lie. Uh, I wear one in real life. In case you weren't aware of that already. Uh, and I think it still gives off that vibe. I just think the other one does it better. There's also a lot more.
Yeah,
There's a lot more going on. Also, there's a lot of
it
patterns. There's a
is.
lot of like strings and and designs and details. She's got like 3 layers of her dress. Uh,
Yeah,
and
it's pretty weird. I mean, I would even say this is something that she would wear to like a royal ball or something like that. That
mhm.
was like Atlantis themed or something. I don't know. Um, but like I'm looking at this and I'm also thinking in my head like Meloetta, is that you? um, because it kind of reminds me of like Meloetta. I'm not gonna go into like Pokemon Go stuff, But just know that there was a Go Fest that happened in the early 2020s where Galarian Zigzagoon and Galarian Ponyta had a hat that looks just like that as a costume variant, and then they've never been seen ever again. So I'm
Damn.
kind of thinking about that. But overall, lots of shit going on. Very like ocean, like grand temple, things like that. And um I think it does show she has a lot of power. But I just also feel like there's just like you said, like there's a lot going on. And in general, I think her signature racewear is something that is quite literally what Majiro McQueen needs to wear to be her.
Mm-hmm.
While this is like the if I'm being honest, this feels like something this just feels like an anime crossover like thing, and I think it accomplishes that pretty well. But outside of that, I don't necessarily think Majiro
I mean, I
McQueen
think like
rocks is as
I
good.
wouldn't like I would say it feels more like feels less like an anime tie-in because for the sole reason that there is no fucking way that any sane animator in their right mind is going to be drawing this for several frames for an anime episode. No way in hell you are doing all those details.
I mean,
People think that it was insane that they did was it Cell in Dragon Ball because of how much his like very detailed
mhm,
skin, and like compared to that, this is way more. No way
yeah,
any person in the right mind is going would bother to animate all that. But
it
you know, it is an
is it
anime
is
tie-in,
quite
so
a
I'm sure the anime version is more simplified in some ways because
yeah.
you know they have to retain their sanity. But uh, either
I'm
way,
quite I'm quite fond of it, but in general, I just think it's just a lot for the eyes to take in on our first glance. And I could see like maybe it could be a little bit irritating to kind of like continuously play if you're like taking that into a career. But it's not like a horrible design. I actually think it's pretty like well done. It's just a lot.
hmm
So,
I think where should we put it? Do we think B tier? Are
um,
you thinking B tier is probably a good place, or do you think?
probably I want to say maybe I want to say probably before Hishi Amazon, because I think Hishi Amazons, while there's not a lot to work with because there's not too much going on, it's easier on the eyes. Um, and I think overall, like maybe like less is more for Hishi Amazon, considering that like from what I've seen, like her thing is. I actually don't want to say anything about that because I don't know what her thing is, but it looks to be Amazon-y, like, you know, kind of like a little wild,
Mm-hmm.
a little like, rah, like that.
Yep.
And Majora McQueen's anime thing, it makes me go like,
Fair enough.
I still want to pull it though. I still want to pull it.
Still want it. All right, then we got Summer McQueen.
Oh no, this is nice. Look at this. It's still elegant. It's still, but it's a little bit more. It's more colorful. It's lighter. It's nice. This is absolutely something that she would wear. But at the same time, it's like if I mean I don't want to say like if you're living up to like the name of the Majiro, maybe having like a more classier outside summertime um outfit would probably fit her a little better. But I think overall, like this looks really nice. I think that if anything, she looks really comfy and free in that summer stuff, and it's supposed to be a time to relax anyways, so I don't know. I feel like this is really nice, and it's a change of pace from her commanding, like I'm going to win this race no matter what type of vibe that you get from her signature racewear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I do really like how this it has a slight bit of there's a lot of detail going on here, but less because there's just less clothing to be detailed, um, and I think she is wearing like a normal swimsuit underneath. There's a bit of transparency on the dress. Uh,
Really?
yeah, you can kind of see like the skin color filtering in and the
Oh, I can barely though. Like
yeah,
I
it's
need
not
fucking glasses to see
extremely
that shit.
it's not extremely transparent, but you can notice and you can see like a bit of a like frills under there uh for like,
Yeah,
um
it's I
but
don't know. I feel like there isn't nearly as much going on than like the anime
yeah,
fucking
obvious.
outfit.
There
Like,
definitely is not. Like I said, there's less going on because there's less clothes to have things going on. There's still a decent amount of
quite
details. There's
frank,
like several. There's a few layers of frills and
man.
things like that, but it's nothing like crazy. Even then,
I don't know. I really fuck with this design, and I'm a big fan of her sandals.
you
Like
like the
they're
sandals.
they're very minimalistic. There's just like you got like the little strap thing with like the flowers, and then you also got like the little scrunchies on like her ankles. And
Mm-hmm.
I like the scrunchies on her arms, more so on her left, with the little like golden bead thing around. Um, if anything, this is just such a it's a vibrant but more relaxed type of feel because you see all these different colors going on, but it's also like a good some of these colors aren't like neon or like harsh. They're kind
Mm-hmm.
of more faded and relaxed and like brighter,
Yeah.
which is always nice to see. Very happy to see that. Um, Honestly, kind of want to put it like high A tier.
I think high A tier is fair. Where in high A tier though?
Mm, Probably in between Fuji Kiseki and Christmas Vodka. I want
Yeah,
to say.
I can agree to that. I think that's a fair placement. Um, okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I know the character that's next up, but I do have to say we are currently 12 minutes over time. Um,
Oh.
okay,
Oh.
so I'm we'll probably wrap this up here. Though I
Yeah.
have said before we do, couple things. One, oh my god, we're not even like halfway through these characters. Two, uh,
No.
I I would say to save this until next time. The problem is that this is a very specific tier list that only us two can really I think can like obviously if
Hmm.
Gem or River were here, they could, give their own perspective on the design, but I think there's a level of context that adds
That
to
helps with the perspective for the costumes and stuff.
mhm. It's kind
Um.
of like
So.
it may like I'm kind of thinking like do we just finish this on our own time uh and and like you know just do that and I don't know maybe I'll post an image of the final tier list in the description like I'll
Yeah.
update it when we're
Yeah.
done but
Let's see. I'm thinking, guys, if you want us to finish this, I'm kidding. We're gonna finish this, but if you want to see the finished product, leave a like.
yeah
Leave a
and
like.
subscribe so you can be notified of when we finish it.
Leave a like
I'll
and
put it maybe I'll
subscribe
maybe I'll
and
make
turn on the
a
notification bell so you never
maybe
miss another
I'll
video.
maybe I'll make the first ever community post of the of
Uh,
the
s-
channel.
See, we're
But
getting community with it now.
yep. But maybe I'll do that. I'll just post a picture of the final tier list. But we'll probably finish this on our own time because next episode, it probably won't be just us.
Probably not. Um,
And I mean, if it is, oops. Uh,
oops.
but we'll
Oh,
finish it. We'll finish it at a later time. In the meantime,
We
I don't
shall.
know. I don't know how long you're gonna be sticking around after the podcast, but I would be down to continue this once we end recording.
I would also be down, and that means I
Sweet.
get to be more elaborate with my.
Yeah, there's no time
Um,
constraint.
I mean, look at the character next. I mean.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna spend like 15 hours on that one.
Yeah.
But for
You
now,
already
I
know.
will stop streaming and I will switch back over to
Yes,
us,
Discord,
us in the studio.
because we're important.
But thanks for watching.
Thank you,
Thanks for tuning
everybody.
in. Thanks for watching
love
us
you.
do. I know this was a. Okay, I'm not that parasocial. I don't love you.
I fucking hate you. I'm sorry, chat. I don't hate you.
Pat, pat, pat.
We are acquaintances.
Handshake. But
Monkey shake.
Like,
Monkey paw.
if you stuck around to listen to us talk about a series that you may or may not care about or play, thanks. If you are River, which you're not because there's no way River is watching a episode.
Umamasume tier list.
River River is so much the person who look. I don't mind if you don't care about interest. This is just kind of a general statement. I don't care if you don't mind interest. Like, there are things that people talk about that I don't have too much care for. Like, on the flip, like if you look at the other side of the coin, River talks about Final Fantasy. I don't really care about Final Fantasy, but I think it's still it can be hard to get to invest yourself in that when you don't care too much. But I think you should still at least try, ask questions, or if something I don't even care if it's oh, there's this part of the game it is cool. It reminds me of this other thing that I also like. I think I don't know. I just think it's more fun to have that kind of back and forth, because it means you get to have more fun talking about the things you like. And who doesn't like talking about the things you like? And who doesn't like listening to who doesn't like listening to your friends talk about the things they like? And if you don't, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, everybody loves Pokemon Go in this group, so I'm in the clear.
Everyone.
Me when I spread misinformation.
Everyone other than me I'm the asterisk of that statement.
I mean, River is kind of I mean, as much as she is
it somewhat recently.
I know she started playing it, but she's not necessarily super into it. She still dogs on me for Pokemon Go stuff.
It's mainly on all of us for everything. That's not you're not special. No.
But I am. Kidding. But it's mainly Gem and sometimes Fia, because I know sometimes Fia will post Pokemon Go stuff, but it's pretty irregular. Gem though, me and Gem, we're on top of our shit. But yeah, podcast. Yeah, we should probably record and end it.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Say bye.
Have a good night, everybody. Yeah.
This comes out in the middle of the day, but have a good night.
Wait, middle of the day.
Yeah, I released it 12 o'clock my time.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
that's true.
Thanks. Bye. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. I'm stopping the recording. Bye.